I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN-HD Production Live, here with ERIC CASACCIO, writer, director, and producer of Freak, which is screening at the Toronto Independent Film Festival. Are you looking forward to your screening right now?
Yes, I'm totally looking forward to it. I can't wait. It feels really good to be here. My first time in Canada.
Awesome. And can you tell me a little bit about Freak? Who's the freak and why is he a freak?
Well, Aaron Merkin is the lead actor. He plays Randall/Sophia. And he's basically an individual that is holding on to a single thread of life's purpose and trying to find self-acceptance and also trying to find himself. He's also the kind of person that has been bullied his entire life, and he's finally getting to the point where he needs to let go of that. And within this story, he actually does.
Okay. So it's a very inspirational tale.
Yes, yes, it's very inspirational. It's been moving a lot of people's image of self-hatred and all that kind of stuff as well.
And what inspired the story for you?
I tend to fall for stories where the main character is an underdog character. You know what I mean? I love Ugly Betty. That was one of my favorite characters of all time. Mm-hmm. And I really wanted to just tell a story about someone that was just different and is in a situation where he just needs to get himself out of it and really just deal with the way things are and shine on top of that. And I've always felt like an underdog in my own life, in the past anyway, and I just really gravitate towards those stories and those characters, so I really wanted to get into the crutch and the heart of that with this film.
Okay, and so he grabs different things to get inspiration. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, the main character is a guy named Randall who dresses up as a woman named Sophia. Mm-hmm. And he's an actor. He's actually up for a part called Freak. Mm-hmm. And within this story, the pressure of wanting to get this job, he starts, through the dialogue, he really starts to feel how he's feeling inside as he's rehearsing. And every time he's just about to get to the point of what the point of the story is, the phone rings and all these phone calls come in. A temp agency, a credit card collection company, his agent saying, if you don't get this job, we're through. And through repetition, through the same dialogue, his pressure starts to build and build and build to the point where he's just about to lose his mind. Mm-hmm. And through the subtext of that dialogue and the reactions that he's feeling and the things on set in his room, a symbol of courage, a cracked angel, wigs in the room, masks, objects, spiritual objects that he reaches for inspiration, he starts to seriously start to lose his mind, you know?
Okay, and he's hiding behind sort of a facade to protect himself?
Maybe partially he is. I mean, I think he's the kind of person that does dress up in drag and enjoys playing drag characters. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I think that for this this specific role, tongue twister there, that he's after, it really, the dialogue that he has to speak and memorize and go up for is the way he's starting to feel about himself. So this is kind of a different kind of drag character for this individual to try out for. So it's been, very intense for him to go through this.
Okay, and you guys have been screening at tons of festivals, over 10.
Yeah.
So how has that been going, and how have you been enjoying seeing the audience's reactions and all that?
Oh, it's been amazing. I mean, I can't even tell you how blessed I am to have this experience and how wonderful it's been, and the audience reactions have been phenomenal. I mean, they've been positive. I was in the Santa Catalina Film Festival on Catalina Island, and I had this one person come up to me in the bathroom before the Q&A, and he didn't know who I was, and we were talking. He was saying how much he loved the films, and then I said, oh, thanks, and then he mentioned my film in the bathroom, and I said, oh, thank you so much. I actually directed and wrote that film, and he freaked out in the bathroom. Literally, he was just kind of like, he's like, really? He's like, oh my God, I really felt that character, and I just really got into it, and I really know what you were trying to say. I feel like I'm a freak too, and it really mind-blowing to have reactions like that. And I've had several reactions like that, and I'm so thankful and so blessed to know that, okay, people are understanding this and relating to it, and it's a universal story. It's I have a man dressed up as a woman. And I really thought, okay, this film is just going to play in the gay and lesbian film festivals, but it's been going on both sides, and I'm really thankful for that. I think it's been wonderful.
Mm-hmm. I guess everyone has felt like a bit of a freak at some point or another.
Yes. Yeah. I think we all have. Some of us admit to it and some of us don't, but I definitely have had my moments in my life where I have.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there a website where we can check the film out and look out for future projects as well?
Sure. There's www.freakthefilm.com. Okay. And then there's www.facebook.com/freakthefilm for Facebook. And there's also twitter.com /freakthefilm as well. So the keyword is Freak the Film, but you can find me at ericcasaccio.com as well.
Okay, great. Well, we'll definitely have to check that out, and thank you so much, Eric.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN-HD Production Live.